Today, I'm going to be trying my hand at beating my new arch nemesis on chess.com, the Mechanical Turk. Now, the Mechanical Turk gave me a run for my money last time I tried to play against him. He's a little bit of a sneaky snake, a little bit of a sneaky guy who likes to, to trap people, I guess. He likes to throw curveballs at people who are coming after him. So we are going today, I need to focus and not let his dumb garbage take advantage of me, okay? Now, he's coming out here with the Roy Lopez, I think that's what this is called, the Roy Lopez opening. I typically do like to push with the A pawn, letting them take, and then I can either take and open up the center of the board for my queen, or I can take with the B pawn, and then when I push up here, if he takes, I get to take and keep the central pawn structure. Today, I think I'm gonna do this, and I do think I'm going to, oh, he decides not to even take. Very interesting, Mr. Turk guy. Mr. Turk, if that's even your real name. Well, if you're gonna let us develop, I guess we're going to do a bishop. That seems to make some sense. That's bizarre. Why would you move backwards just to take? I shall take that, but you could have taken, what? Okay, I'm confused. I like the idea, I think today, I like the idea of taking with the B and then pushing up, threatening this pawn. If he takes, I take, and I keep some central pawn structure. Now, one of the problems is this pawn is currently kind of hanging. So he is gonna be able to take here after I take this, and then he can either try to go for the fork. So if I take and he goes here, my next move would be queen to E7, or if I take and he takes, yeah, probably have to go to E7. So I'm thinking we're gonna do that. I almost wanna take with the D pawn. No, I wanna keep this central pawn structure if possible. If possible, I want to keep some central pawn structure. Okay, he pushes with this, so I can take with this pawn. That means he can take, but then I don't have to take, and his queen's not gonna be able to move here, so I can get my queen out, like maybe over here, maybe over here. That seems to be okay. I'm but a humble servant, the Mechanical Turk. Well, if you're here to serve me, give me an entertaining game that gets lots of views on YouTube. That's the best way that you could possibly serve me, Mr. Turk. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we have to take here. That just makes sense. And then he probably takes. He doesn't take there. That does give me a chance to do what? I mean, I could push up here. If he takes, I get to take. That seems kind of weird. I could go back and then give this some extra pawn structure. If he decides to take, I can push up. It'll force him to either go here or here. He can't really go here. He could go here, I suppose. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see what happens if we move back. Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna take. That was expected. If I push up here, he can go there. If I take, we end up doing a queen trade, which I don't think is very good because I have not castled yet. He might do that anyways. But if I go up here, he could take, I could take, I kind of fix a little bit of the wrecked structure. Could also go here. I mean, he's gonna go here and take this for sure. And then I have to move my queen regardless, unless I go here. Let's do that. Let's get both of these bishops looking at this part of the board. I think that's good. Now I can do this. And now if he goes here, it's not a problem. If he goes here, also not a problem. We'll just push probably, I don't know. Let's see what his response to this is. How about that? Let's see what the response is. Okay, so he runs kind of away. I can do, this is just a free pawn now. Oh no, it's not. That's not a free pawn. I'm stupid. Here, can't really do anything. Here to here, then he takes, then I take. Let's try, wait, can he do anything crazy with this? He can go here. Just a second, we don't like that. I wanna go here so that if he goes here, I can take. I like that first. I think I like that first. Yeah, because I can't do anything. Okay, yeah, we got to do that. That makes sense. Okay, now he's got a bit of a fork on me. Now I can take this. If he takes, not great. I still want to be able to defend this, which means I probably have to go here, but then he gets a fork on this. I think I have to take and let him either take or take. He probably takes with the queen. If he does take with the queen, I could just go up here. I have to take, otherwise I'm getting forked and I'm losing a rook, 1000%. So we gotta take, that just makes sense here. Okay, he takes with the queen. This pawn is protected, this pawn is protected. He is looking at my rook. I would love to, I'd almost really like to castle, but then if he goes here, he's just gonna take. So I feel like we can't castle. I could stop him from looking at the rook with this. And then if he goes here, I can take. If he goes here, I can take. He can't take, he can't take. He could pressure me here. I think that is our best move. I think that's what makes the most sense. Okay, so he's just gonna run away. This is hanging. We can stop that from hanging by either falling back, which means he's going to put me back into check, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I do want to castle over here eventually. I think pushing up here is a good idea. So probably moving the rook onto the B file so that he can't just take the hanging bishop. That seems okay. Seems all right. Okay, he's now pressuring this, meaning that if he takes the pawn, he gets this. No, he wants to take, and then I have to take, and then he takes and puts me into check. So I have to move this pawn up. That's just like, that's almost a forced move. Oh my God, he had a, what? I hate this guy, bro. I actually despise this Turk. I despise you. You are the worst thing in the entire world. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate him. Where's he gonna go from here? Could go here. That doesn't make sense. Okay, we gotta move up. He can't take. Okay. This is diabolical. This is my worst nightmare. You can always play differently, in which case you'll merely lose differently. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. I feel like I'm doing all the right things here, Mr. Turk guy, and I'm still getting my ass handed to me. This is horrible. This is the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. This is hanging. If I do this, he can't go here, so I can protect this pawn. I think that makes some sense. Oh, he can just do that. And now we're gonna trade queens? Is that what's happening? Because, oh my God! I hate him. I hate him. What? What do you do differently against this Turk? It says he's level 1. This is not level 1 Turk mentality, okay? He played at 95% and I played at 65%. This was I didn't even blunder. I only had 2 mistakes. What is this? What is the Turk? This is good. Book moves. Book, 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 book. This is an inaccuracy, and taking is a fair trade. I should have opened the middle. That would have been slightly better. Okay, this is good. That's good. That's fine. This is good. That's great. That's fine. Your opening setup is taking shape nicely. I thought so. These are all, everything here's looking okay. Your king has still not castled. Watch out. Okay, so in this position here, I can definitely see how this would have been better to bring the knight out so that I can castle to the same side as my opponent. I totally agree. That seems like it makes a lot of sense. That's a mistake. We don't like the mistake. Okay, castling would have been better to do. And castling in this position would have meant that I don't have to bring my queen out. Not castling destroyed me. Oh my gosh. The Turk is fun to play against because you learn about these like weird traps and stuff, but that was one of the most frustrating things I've ever experienced in my entire life. So that was the best move, to trade the knight. That makes sense. Okay, this is fine. Blocking the attack on my rook. Better move was to move rook to b8, so that's slightly better. He moves up, that's fine. You allowed your opponent to win material through a fork. Yeah, because I wanted to protect the bishop, my guy, okay? I wanted to be able to do that, but then he moves over here like an absolute unit. Oh my gosh, okay. So doing this, I gave up a rook. So I should just move. If I move the rook back, he does this. He wins my queen and he puts me into check and I lose castling rights. How is, oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is insanity. Yeah, block the mate. This is the best move. That's good. So slightly better to move to F. And when he does this, now he can force checkmate. This forces an eventual checkmate, capturing the hanging bishop because I can't attack because the knight is here. But if I had moved over, so if instead of pushing this pawn up, I moved over, when he takes the hanging bishop, I have one measly escape route that he could go down here. And this is just checkmate. If I move up here, so I don't move this pawn, I go here, he takes, oh, but I could take instead of move up, which probably would be the best move in that position. So if he takes, I take, he takes, now I'm here with my king. I could shuffle back over, maybe getting him to move or something. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you guys right now, the Mechanical Turk he's more of a mechanical turd. I don't really like the guy. If you had fun in this video watching a grown man get beat up by a mean chess bot, maybe subscribe. I do this all the time. I like to play chess. I upload a new chess video here every single day. So if you had fun here today, you'll probably have fun here tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that, because I upload, like I said, daily. And if you made it this far, you probably enjoyed yourself. Drop a like on the video, helps me and the channel out immensely. I'd really appreciate it. With that out of the way, I will destroy the Mechanical Turd one day. Today was not that day. Don't forget, you're a beautiful human being. I love and appreciate you. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.